Order my steps in your word, dear Lord. Lead me, guide me every day. Ooh, the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. The rich are getting richer, and the poor are getting poorer. I'm going to say it again. The rich are getting richer, and the poor are getting poorer. We're gonna make sure that I get it into the algorithm on this what morning, what I forgot what day it is. It is Tuesday, September the 16th, and I am on assignment, back on duty, back on the job that God called me to do. The rich are getting richer, and the poor are getting poorer. Let me just say, the people that have normally been tuning into me to see if I'm falling and to see if I'm failing, those very ones are not going to be in this live stream today. Or then again, because I do have that aura. And then again, because certain people do carry that blood in their DNA. We're going to have some pearls from 227 coming in. Heck, we're going to have some men that playing the role of pearl coming in. We need the people to come to the live and enjoy the content the same way that you enjoy my life. I feel the energy already because they know that I'm about to come with it. Now, the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. I just involved myself not too long ago into someone's conversation. The conversation was between A and B, but I saw a spot for a C, hence my name start with C. And I made my way in to fit into that conversation because I could relate to that conversation, the topic at hand that was being talked about amongst A and B. There are certain places in Virginia. We're going to speak on my hometown because that's what I've been assigned to do something within my hometown. And I had to leave my hometown to test the spirit and do some things. The system, the system that was created by man is the same system that every man will fall short of. I think that's more fitting. Peep the energy, everybody. Peep the energy that we're getting within this 4 minutes on the live stream and compare the energy from when I come on here, just being my real, raw, pure, and authentic self, showcasing my life. But the topic then already triggered people because people know exactly what I'm about to say while not allowing for me to say it because you're already exiting because I'm already triggering you just with the title alone. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. I involved myself in the conversation being talked about how the system isn't truly helping people. Now, it seems as though the system wants to help people, but I think not all people know that the system was not created to help certain people. Certain people, and it's a lot of certain people. not just black people, not just white people, all people. This system is a system. Now, hold up. I met a gentleman in my situation. He did the same thing that I did. He left his hometown because he reached out to some assistance where it was said online or whether via phone, hey, if you come to this area, we help with homelessness. See, homelessness is on the rise in America. Homelessness also is on the rise and has been on the rise in other hemispheres within this Americas. Homelessness is one of the major problems right now that America is going through. There are a lot of people that are out here homeless. And we live in America where America has proven and showcased and shown we make a lot of money here in this area. And the money that's being made, we, for those who we are, that has eyes to see, and if you don't have eyes to see, hopefully you have ears to hear, that we have some problems going on in America. And it stems to that rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Now, the rich folks got money to be able to help, but the rich people don't want to help certain people because there are certain stipulations and conditions and excuses and just sayings as to why a rich person would not want to help a poor person. Now, I just want to add this in and say this. The saying goes, each and every single individual has 24 hours in a day. And within that 24 hours in a day, depending upon how you break it up, there is a lot that you and I can do within these 24 hours to do something for ourselves, right? Hear what I'm saying and understand that I know what I'm trying to say, but I may not get it out the way that it can reach you. But I'm doing what I know that I'm called to do, which is speak on these matters because there is a crowd that I'm assigned to for you all to listen. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. And we are seeing that and experiencing that here in America. You are seeing that wherever you are in America within your state. You can see that. Maybe you choose not to see it because maybe you're not in a situation where you don't have to worry about being poor because you got it. Now, the Lord, whether people know it or not, the Lord blessed everyone to have what they have. You have what you have not solely because of you, it has a whole lot to do with the one above. I believe that, and I understand if you don't believe what I believe. So we do have an understanding. It's all about what we believe in. But I believe that the system is corrupt. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Back to this A and B conversation that I inserted myself into on this morning. I made sure that I waited for the right time to insert myself in it. This individual was homeless, is homeless, and he came to the area that I'm in right now to seek help because word of mouth, ear, screen, sight, we were told that they can help us, whoever they are. Let me just say, I went and tested the spirit. I did not receive the help that I was looking for and wanted, but I did receive some help. In this area that I'm in, they have rules and regulations where they're willing to help their community, the people who are actually born within the federal limits. If you're outside of the federal limits, if you're outside of certain districts, you are not going to get help because certain districts got rules and regulations and guidelines that they do follow. and they're not going to break. Homelessness is on the rise, has been on the rise for a very, very, very long time. You can use this YouTube platform and type into your SEO, your search engine, and type in homelessness, and you will see a wide range of homelessness taking place all across America. But we have a system that people created. People like you and I created this very system that we are operating within. It's a systematic system. I wish I had all the words to say, but I do know how the system works, and I can see that the system was not set up to help me, being that I'm actually in need of help. I don't want help, I'm in need of help. However, I don't fit the rules, the regulations, the guidelines, all that stuff. I don't fit it because they set it up. However, they set it up for certain people not to fit it, for those who truly do need it. I'm going to take a pause and light my black. I took a step out on faith, knowing what I was going to receive. I knew, but I had to really go and test outside of my hometown, and I had to go to another district just to get some data, collect some information that I needed to move forward with God's calling for me to help out and do whatever He assigned for me to do, while me not truly knowing what I'm doing. But I know that I have the power. I know that I was fearfully made bold to speak on certain matters, and I would not be afraid of no man, especially a man that created a system as corrupt as the one that we're living in the United States of America. This individual that I talked to today, he reminded me of me. He went to the very same place that, however, I did receive some help, me being an outsider. They gave me a little baggie of food. They told me, I went in and I asked them, hey, can I record? And they asked me, record what exactly? I wanted to record this process of me getting help. They told me no. And I told them that I was still going to choose to record something. But I did have to follow the guidelines and rules, because if I didn't, I would not have completed and gathered all of the data and information that I needed to collect. Anywho's, the two wonderful white flesh skinned ladies, they did give me a bag of food. They didn't turn me down completely, but they let me know that we cannot help you because you do not live here. We do see proof that you saying what you're saying and this is what it is, but we can't do anything to help you because we can't lose our job, and we can't go against the rules and regulations that were written before us, because when you sign a job, you sign an oath. You agree to certain things. Some of those things you may not read when you apply for a job. There are a lot of things that you agree to knowingly or unknowingly when you attach yourself to a job. I'm gonna leave that at that because he's gonna wait for me to speak on that furthermore, because I have to do some more going places and collecting data and all this, that, and the third. But the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. I caused the whole problem in a sense where I'm currently at right now, and I'm still here and I'm not going anywhere until I'm ready to go. As I said years ago, if you and I, if we were on one track, on one accord, and aligned with the same mission and purpose, which is to stop this corruption of the system, which is to show them that, baby, you need me. I honestly and truly don't need you. However, in order for the rich to continue to be rich, you and I who are poor, baby, if you keep on going to these jobs just because I'm gonna lose my house, I ain't gonna have nowhere to stay. I'm not gonna be able to drive that car that I worked so hard for. I'm not gonna be able to have, I ain't gonna be able to do this, I ain't gonna be able to do that. If you and I were to be a bold ass soul and not go to work for one fucking day, we would will show them within that 24 hours of the day that you would not be rich if it wasn't for the souls that's going to the companies putting in the labor. You watching me right now, you got a job that you go to. You go there faithfully. Why? Because you want to live your life within your own right of freedom. I said own right of freedom. You go to that job because that job gives you what you want and gives you what you need. You go and work how many ever hours that you work that you agree to because you want to live your life. But are you really living? If you and I today were to not go to work, we would hit the rich pockets. Who would the rich go to in order for their businesses to continue to thrive and rise? If you were to sit your ass at home and talk to the Lord, Yah, or whatever you call him, whoever you believe in, if you believe, and you ain't even got to believe none in this case. If you were to sit on your motherfucking ass and allow for them rich folks to scramble and wonder what they're going to do, let me just say the plan is already in plan. They already going to wipe our ass out anyway because that's why we're moving towards robots. Why do you think the robots are coming in? People got too many wants and needs. People feel as though they deserve to take a break, as you should. We should be able to take a break and take days off. And we got to go to doctor's appointments here. We want to travel here. We want to take a self-care day off. We want to do some shit. See, people come with too much. We got to eat. We got to take 30-minute paid breaks. We got to do so much as a human while being on that clock. But guess what? The robots don't. The robots ain't got to take a break and eat. The robots don't need to go on or want to go on vacation. But we, the people, do. Why? Because we live in a human experience. We not robots, bitches. Or maybe you are, because that's how they programming your mindset to be. This whole system is a trap, baby. And you've been living in that trap for I don't know how long. You may even encourage your child to follow the same very trap that you did. We sitting back watching our elders go to work, bust their ass just for what? Just so they can get their retirement and realize their retirement is not going to afford the cost of living. So are you not seeing that the world, America, the system, you can't see and hear the lies and the bullshit? Because guess what? What's the age of retirement now? What was the age of retirement before? Go back in the past years, go back to remembrance, my child. They keep upping the age for retirement because there is one thing now called life expectancy. These motherfuckers know when they think we're going to fall off. And then they also know we, the people, so goddamn stupid when they keep pushing out this consumerism in our face, honey, buy this, buy that. Stuff that we don't need. Don't let me get to the processed foods. Oh, that's part of the reason why your ass is going to make it to their very calculated life expectancy, because United States of America is slowly killing our asses. United States of America is one of the countries that got all of the unhealthiest shit ever. But we, the people, we just, oh my God, this is so new. Oh my God, they're creating some, oh my God, you are so, oh my gosh, lost in the sauce, babes. The very things that they put on these TV screens for you to buy, you going and buy and failing to realize it is slowly killing you. But the saying goes, we got to daff. I'm something, right? But do you really want them to really kill you off like that? Because it don't seem like you know that that's what they're doing to you, babes. Especially with the food. How can a government kill, steal, and destroy America without really killing, steal, and destroy America without really killing, steal, and destroy, and without killing them with the gun? They're gonna allow for us to do it ourselves, baby, by putting certain things in our face, giving us choices. Remember, God gave us choices, honey. That's why I love God, because He allows us to have free will. But the system don't. I hope someone is connecting and following, but I guess by the likes, baby, only one person feeling it, if that one person really even feeling it. Trust me, I understand. You was liking my shit beforehand. Why don't you like this real, raw, pure, and authentic shit coming to you and is dealing solely with you? You part of the problem. You part of the reason why we still going through what we're going through. You don't know the word of the Lord.
You too busy listening to what man said, because man said if you don't do this, you don't do that, you ain't gonna have this and you ain't gonna have that. My, how you allowing for the man has so much power and control over you? My God. But these homeless people, we the homeless people, we smart, baby. We smart. Smart. Now to you following the system, baby, you smart. Cause you got money, you rich. Guess what? It ain't gonna buy your way out of God's wrath. It's not gonna buy your way out of your judgment day. It may buy you some time to hide, but you can't hide from what God gonna do to all of us. We all in this together. And until we realize that, we're going to suffer together too. And remember this, every knee will bow, but he says shall bow, but it will bow, every knee. Every knee that's rich, every knee that's poor will bow. The system that we living in, baby, is corrupt. Now it takes a bold one to be able to start speaking on these things. Do you think I give a damn that they're going to do something up to me? What they're going to do, just lock me up? That's all they're going to do. Or kick me out. That's all they can do. But what they ain't gonna do, they not gonna deny the fact that the truth is being spoken. That has never happened here with me on my channel. Never. Mm-mm. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer because you got your hands up in it. Keep taking your ass to work and see what they end up doing for you, because as you can see, even now, having a job ain't even doing it, babes. Having a job, you still struggling, ain't you? You just trying to scramble up how you gonna figure out how you gonna pay your bill. I know you are. We all going through it. It's just levels to the shit. It's even levels to the rich, baby. It's levels to their struggle too. Trust and believe me, baby. They struggling. Not only are they struggling, they ain't happy and they miserable as hell. Cause guess what? Money can't buy you happiness, but money can stall time, especially in this world. Oh yes, bring it on. The fuck you gonna do? You better sound them alarms, baby, because if you know me, ha, this shit gonna fall, bitch, and burn. Yes, sir. I love them sounds now. Y'all be safe out here. Baby, it's gonna rain all goddamn day. And at least I'm under something. And I'm gonna stay here for as long as I can, because I ain't, I'm not paying for no room, baby. We gonna stay out the fuck side. Hell yeah. Now help. We got these police officers and whatnot running around. They supposed to they supposed to help we the people. That what the fuck y'all here for. I guess a lot of police officers then forgot the oath that they didn't fucking sign, because when you get a badge and a fucking uniform, motherfucker, make you think you somebody, especially with a title too. Lord have mercy. My how titles and labels can make a motherfucker that ain't shit think that they shit. When I was a security officer, bitch, baby, that uniform told me I was somebody. I was already somebody before the uniform, but when I got that uniform, I was Officer Win, baby. That title. I didn't give a damn about that title, but I know me having that title triggered motherfuckers. That wasn't my PP, but that was theirs. I wish I could have got a loan off of it. Hmm. Titles, labels, positions. People in position weren't even supposed to be in position, but the Lord know what He doing. He said it like that for a reason. How I go? How I go? The first though I can't. I ain't gonna mess it up. Who been in first place for a long time? Who been in first place for a long time and know that they didn't got in first place by doing some evil and corrupt things? Oh, miracle, the whole system itself, baby. I'ma say it again for when the time do come, vote for me. Oh, they ain't gonna let my ass come vote for me. get up in that motherfucker, baby. They know what's coming. They see me. That's why they don't want me up in that motherfucker. Let me remind you, I went to the White House a couple of years ago, baby. Didn't record and report it because it wasn't meant, but they kicked my motherfucking ass out. I didn't go to cause no problem. I went there to speak peace. But the peace was being spoken. I guess it triggered and was knocking at some doors. And they're like, we're going to use our power and we're going to get your ass the fuck on up out this White House. Because for one, your ass is brown in the first place. Obama, y'all thought Obama did something. Baby, that was part of the system. It was a little trickery. Remember, we're in a matrix. They had to use that color to let it be known. No, we're not racist. You know what? I can't speak on that, know what I'm trying to say, but it ain't going to come out. Folks is so lost in the goddamn sauce. And y'all act like y'all don't see what the hell going on, but I see that every knee shall bow. It's 2025 is a new season, stepping into a new year. We gotta make a change, yeah, that's right, but it ain't gonna be no New Year resolution, baby. Stop making them New Year resolutions. No, I ain't gonna tell you to stop, but you need to make a life solution. Lord have mercy, my God. I don't know why you called me to do it, but I'm glad that you did. I just pray that it's doing. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Why? Because whoever you are watching me, you are allowing it because you fine with conditions and stipulations and the lack of freedom. You fine with it because they didn't sold your ass a lie, and it must be a good ass lie. Such good that you can't even detail you don't even want to think differently now because they didn't gave you all that they didn't gave you. Especially if your ass went and got that jab. If you went and got that jab, I'm being me. I know something wrong with you. I don't apologize for being real about it. Something is wrong with you. If the government was able to make your ass go and get that jab in your fucking arm, and they couldn't even really tell you what the fuck it was, because remember, they was in the experimental season. Let me remind you of the Tuskegee experiment, baby. And it was many more before, but I just want to touch bases on Tuskegee because I think that's the one that my folks pretty much know about, and not even know the full entirety of it. Look up the Tuskegee experiment, baby. Please go to Google. Hopefully they don't leave out some, but they probably will. That's how they always do. They're gonna give you the truth, but you got to seek and you shall find to really test the spirit and know for yourself. That Tuskegee experiment reminded me of the C-19 experiment, which led you to go get that jab in your arm because they told your ass if you don't get this, you ain't gonna have a job. But then your ass started to find out that you didn't end up having to get it. They just had set it up to see how much power they had to get your ass to run and do what the fuck they say do, what they asked your ass to do. But then your ass started to find out that you didn't end up having to get it. They just had set it up to see how much power they had to get your ass to run and do what the fuck they say do, what they asked your ass. If they told your ass to jump, bitch, they already knew. You gonna say, how high, master? I want to keep my nice house, master. I want to keep my nice car or ugly car, whatever the fuck you got. You want to keep what you got because you want to live, right? But you're not living. I said what I said, and I'm standing strong on it while not even really knowing how to fully explain it. You let these people lie to you. You let them lie to you. And I got to come on in here and say what I'm saying and be looked at as if I'm fucking crazy. No, motherfucker, it's you. And let me remind you, it's levels to it. We all got something wrong with us. But something is wrong with you if you was able to allow for them motherfuckers to tell your brain, yeah, let me go get this so I can keep my job. What you should have did was wait to let that motherfucking job go. And if you believe in the Lord, he was gonna make a way for your ass anyway. He was gonna lead you to the job where you really need to be in the fucking first place. Because if they had to force you to make it, that ain't where you supposed to be at. Then again, you know what he called you to do, or maybe you don't. So excuse me for overstepping my boundaries. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. And you allowing it. What are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna keep on letting these babies step up and speak for your grown ass, or you gonna get your bitch grown ass up and stand up and do something about it? Or you scared? Fuck you scared of a next human being that's bleeding the same fucking blood as you, motherfucker. Yeah, they may be stronger than you. Yeah, they may be weaker than you, but who the fuck are you? Who did he make you to be? I hope it don't want a bitch. Excuse my mouth. That's just me being real. And if it connects to those who are connected to, baby, you gonna understand. And if you don't understand, then you don't understand. I ain't mad at you. I'm just mad at the goddamn system. And I may have a problem with you for falling for that shit. Rosa Parks. They just used her black ass for it. It was a white lady. You know what? I forgot. But Rosa Parks really didn't. It won't Rosa. I don't know why they created the whole Rosa shit with the butt shit because it didn't start with Rosa. It started with some other people before her. But I don't know why they chose Rosa to be the standing point for the bus shit. Buses, transportation. Transportation is supposed to be free. I said it's supposed to be free, and it is where I came from. Richmond, Virginia, Petersburg, Virginia, Dinwiddie, Columbia, wherever the fucking bus lines at, the whole district where I'm from, that shit free. Once upon a time it won't, but they made it free for a reason. You found out the reason why they made it free when it's supposed to be free anyway, but they wanted to put a charge on that shit. They wanted to charge every goddamn thing on stolen land. Make that shit make sense. Let me remind you of motherfucking Christopher Columbus, motherfucker. Oh, the thieves are all thieves coming over to somebody's land and you want to claim it with a fucking flag. That flag don't mean shit. Half staff, low staff, bitch, the bitch need to be fucking gone. Babylon is coming. We wipe the fuck out. It needs to be. How the fuck we got all this money and we the poorest looking country? Look at all these other motherfucking countries and look at us. But yet Google and whatever else tell us, oh, these are the poor countries and you don't want to go here. No, bitch, that what the fuck we need to be. We don't need to be in motherfucking America. Because remember, we ain't supposed to be here in America anyway. America fucking made the fuck up, bitch, at this point. America. America. Look at what they say America mean. I bet you don't even think that fucking deep. You just on autopilot your whole goddamn life, and here I am wondering why the fuck I am the way that I am, why I think the way I think, because baby, folk don't want to use their brain and think because it's a job. Instead of going to that job and slaving and busting your ass and putting pressure on your feet and putting achy breaky bone, you could be living freely. But you just so fucking fleshly with this fucking consumerism, and I'ma feel like I ain't nothing because you too busy over comparing your life to the next bitch. You don't know what that next bitch going through. That next bitch is flossing for your ass because they really fucked up and they just want somebody to say, you know what, I can't get it, but hopefully you feel me. God damn it, fill in the blanks for me, please. Lord have mercy, help us all. Jesus Christ, got to call on him, man. Help. Who the fuck? Help. 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 What SOS mean? I think that's almost the same thing. I don't know. I'm finna get someone safe. Whatever. SOS. Help. And here my dumb ass over here being a pure ass soul, really looking at a human like me. 'Cause I mean, I'm thinking, man, y'all, man, my God, I got to be an alien at this point, bitch. Where is my 139,999 people at? What my 139,999 people at? Because I am the 144. I'm in it. Where is my where is y'all the fuck at? Cause something is going the fuck on. Something is wrong with the people that I'm walking amongst because they just acting like it could never be you. You acting like it could never be you, but guess what? You can feel it. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poor. Why? Because the poor mentality motherfuckers still going to the you going to UPS, you going to Amazon, you going to every motherfucking job that ain't got shit to do with you. Really, yeah, you getting something out the deal, but what you really getting out the deal? Just a little something, a check to buy and buy. You just getting by and by. And it ain't really getting your band back because you still struggling, right? So what is the fucking point of fucking having a job at this point? I can't get it out, but I know I'm trying to say, but what is the fucking point? Just so the rich can continue to get rich? That what the fuck it is, bitch, because your ass over there still going this motherfucking job and you still struggling trying to make fucking ends meet. So you don't feel dumb, stupid, and slow yet? You not getting what I'm trying to say yet? I know you got to be smart, baby. Connect them goddamn dots and get out your fucking feelings and get with the system, out the system. Get out. The fuck? Get out. But you scared. I understand. I understand. It's okay. I understand. You human, baby. You human. It's natural. But you better boss the fuck up. This shit wild. How you ain't got no homeless shelter overnight, especially for situations like this when it's raining like this? How you ain't got no homeless shelter when we got all these broke down, busted ass hotels and motels that y'all about to break down? How the fuck y'all we got all these empty ass buildings, but y'all can't house the homeless? It ain't no can't, y'all can get on want to, because that ain't gonna bring you no money. But if you was a real dummy bitch, you could set that shit up to where you could make money rightfully, longevity purposes, generational wise. But bitches ain't there, and I got to get it there so I can present it rightfully, so bitches can wake the fuck up. Because what the hell going on? We still fucking sleep. Ain't no we, you still sleep. I'm out here doing what I'm doing because I'm trying to show some shit, and I don't mind being out back because I ain't out back anywhere because I got God and I know what He told me, and I'm holding on to that promise, motherfucker. America, what America? You really laying treasures here on Earth, y'all? Come on now. Can't you see that materials and shit don't mean nothing? That shit can be gone in a matter of time. Come on now, you hurt my soul, y'all. Come on, what is wrong with y'all people? Dead ass, something is wrong with y'all. And then trying to be anyways. I'm still a little girl inside, but I'm rising to the motherfucking occasion because if you ain't gonna do it, I got to do it. I got to step up to the plate and fight. Not just for me, for other motherfuckers that's scared to do it because you moving fearfully. You scared. And I got to carry your motherfucking cross. But it's all right because I can do it. Because you can't and you ain't. And I got motherfuckers that got money and you got money to help and you gonna read a text message and ignore it. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on those who do have money to actually put into your community to help people. So therefore, these motherfuckers, they ain't got to come and ask your ass for shit. Give the help that's needed. No, help comes with stipulations and shit. What the fuck wrong with y'all? As I showed about how I got woke the fuck out of my sleep this morning for some. All because a motherfucker mad that his motive and intent didn't work because he chose to help me. His help came with conditions and stipulations, which I already knew ain't nothing new. Cause I ain't met nobody like me except for one. And it said that his motherfucking family fucked up like mine's. I met a real one. And too bad we can't be together because the fucking people who fucked up in the process. Dumbasses. Help. We could have had it. I could have helped pay y'all motherfucking house off. Dumbasses. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. I ain't getting paid enough, God. You saying you all right, my child? I am planting seeds, my child. You just continue to do what you're doing, my child. Don't worry about what the people say, my child, because you are not standing before people on your judgment day, my child. You do what I told you to do, my child, and you do it right,
in spite of and despite of how it looks to the next human like you, my child, because there's a misunderstanding, my child, and I got to work through them, my child, and I'm using you as a vessel, my child. So you keep going, my child. And thank God I ain't got none. Blessing in that. Thank the Lord for that. Because He already knew. He already know. Help. We ain't getting no help out this motherfucker. You may get help and then they're gonna cut the help off. I've been on a waiting list for 3 motherfucking years. 3 years I've been on a waiting list, and the waiting list paused because the people that's in power are stealing the motherfucking money that actual people are giving to help with the community, but the people that in power are abusing they power. My God, power. Mm-mm-mm. You can take a picture that lasts longer, baby. You can do that. I'm giving you permission because you about to get on my goddamn nerves. Thank you. I don't want to give it to you, but if you want it, I'm letting it be known. I'm giving it out today. I'm on that type of time. Because you see, yes, I'm crying over here because it means something to me. I got emotions, I got feelings. Yep, and I'm a woman. That's why they don't want a woman that Kamala, she won't gonna be the one anyways. All I'ma say is, if I do have the opportunity to be put in position, y'all motherfuckers better vote for me. So therefore, you can see what I can try to do. Just because I get in there, remember, it's people behind me. Remember how this system works. Yeah, you see these people on TV now. We heading toward elections times, baby. Oh yes, we heading towards it. You ain't never voted for the people in your area. It starts within your community first. Do you know who's in your community? Do you know whose hand is over your life within your community? It starts within your community. You better act like you know something. If you don't know, you better get to doing some research because you obviously don't know what they about to do to you and your family. Hell, Donald Trump and already done told what he trying to do. He's making America great again. You want assistance, baby? Have you been abusing the system and you know you've been abusing the system? Guess what? Your time is about to come to an end. So don't be mad at Donald Trump for doing it. Be mad at yourself because you had 24 hours in a day to do something for yourself. But you decided that you wanted to abuse the system where there's actual people out here who really do need the system when they come from a fucked up system in the first place. Now I just want to remind you to part of my story, baby. I was living on family land at the time. My grandmother owned it, I do believe. Then a power of attorney came in and stepped the fuck in, and then baby, I got kicked off the land. I got kicked off the land. Then again, they know me. They know I don't tolerate no bullshit, so they knew that I was gonna leave. They tricked me out of my draws. They tricked me out of my blessing. But guess what? The Lord had to bring me back to remembrance about something. Oh, yes, honey. He had to bring me back to remembrance about something. The devil tricked you out of your position, honey. Yes, the devil is in the pulpit, but they tricked you out of your position, honey, because the enemy came in and through different vessels said what they said, tried to instill fear in you and make you leave. But Kenisha, you're not afraid. You really just didn't want to set it off. But now we're gonna have to set it off righteously since people want to play. Because I'm tired. So now let the pawns be moved and let the Lord move through me. Because we're going back to something. So I'm warning you stay ready because I'm already ready. Get ready. I got a team behind me. I had to pay for this shit. I got lawyers behind me. Hopefully, I know where I stem from. Don't know these motherfuckers. Because the things that I'm doing over here, I'm coming after my family.
because my family has been coming after me for years, being that I have been trying to set some shit up. My family kicked me off of family land because I was living in a tent, because I was living smart, because I see with my eyes, baby. I don't have to live how the world told me to. However, I can live on God's land that He created in the first place. And I can live in a tent. How? God did it Himself. Hell, the church started within a tent, baby. You have to know the word of the Lord. And if you don't you dare tell me how to move if you don't know Him. Thank you. My family, the ones who He set me up with to teach me what I needed to know so they could prepare me for the real world. The Lord puts you with your family for a reason, my child. It's for preparation before you get out there in the real world. You're going to have somebody to pick on you. You're going to have somebody that want to fight you. You're going to have somebody that's going to talk every type of way to you. You're going to experience everything starting within your family. So when you get out there in the real world, baby, you're going to start feeling some familiar energy, some familiar spirits, something that's going to remind you because the Lord prepared you in your family. Get in the word about your family. God know what He's doing. Sometimes He will have to separate you from your family. This ain't what I wanted. What I wanted for my family was to be together, for us to build generational wealth. Because why? I got the ideas, you got the connections. We can make some shake, so therefore we ain't got to struggle. But they didn't want it like that. But what they wanted, what it seems like, they want to see me suffer. Why that is, I don't know. I still got some learning to do. But I'm going through what I'm going through because I chose to stay with my family when I should have left their ass behind when I was on that right straight track of mine. But the Lord knows what He's doing. I was not ready. He had to prepare me. Sir, you're not gonna stop my shine because I'm gonna keep talking. You can sit here all the fuck you want to. I see you too, babes. Ignorant of age elders. My elders. You better start listening to these youngins. It's gonna trigger you, but you ain't too old to learn. My elders, you not too old to learn. Whether you realize it or not, you and me are still growing up together through this world that we living in. You and I both know that we don't know it all. You may know more than me. I may know more than you. But if we know something, let's put the knowing together and do something about it. I am tired. I am tired. I am tired. At least I think I am. I guess I don't really know what tired is because I can only imagine God and how He's feeling. And not only Him, His Son, who is God on this earth. The Lord told me through His word If I put my mother or my father or anybody above him, I'm not for him. And once upon a time, I was not for him because my mother was first. Bump that. My grandmother was first. My grandfather was second, and my mother was third. In that order, because I had what I needed from those people. My grandmother and my grandfather, if it weren't for those two, I never would have experienced the car. If it wasn't for my grandmother and my grandfather, I never would experience real love, at least I think or thought it was. I remember vividly me crying, begging my mama to take me from the country. I should have stayed with my grandmother because she was right for me. I should have stayed with my grandmother, but I wanted to go with my mother because all a daughter wants is a relationship with her mother. But if her mother was not doing right, it ended up, oops, with an accident that's seemingly so wrong, shit ain't gonna be right. There are a lot of parents right now who do regret having their children. You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You made that choice to do and go against his word because he told you in the beginning not to fornicate. Because when you fornicate, there are consequences. A baby and sickness within your health. But you grown right. You want to live right. You don't want to follow the word of the Lord right. Because the word of the Lord is too boring right. And you too bad and bougie for him right. Guess what? Here I am, Kanisha Lachey Wynn. You made me. You helped did it. And you didn't know what you was doing. There's a lot of age people out here having sex and don't know what the fuck they doing. There's a lot of people out here hollering about they want a girlfriend, but fail to realize you got to put in work within yourself. It's so many things that people are focused on besides God. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poor, and it starts with your mindset. I had to get out the hood. And thank you, bitch. Thank you, dumbass. It says on the phone that you late and you sat there for me. So you gon' yeah. I hope that you learned something and share it with the next one because you was ignorant for that. They don't even park right there. A bitch. I feel your energy, y'all getting on my nerves because you threatened. That ain't my fault. Work on you so you ain't got to be threatened by me because I'm a soul just like you, bleeding the same color of motherfucking blood, baby. But I guess the motherfuckers think it's different colors just because we different colors. And I ain't that ignorant, stupid, and slow, and all of the above and below. Fuck you talking about. All I know is this Monday that I done put the fuck out this shit. I about to get something out the motherfucking deal. Something got me over here not wanting to stress and shit. But this shit is a matter. This is life or fucking death. And I'm such a pure soul. I'm still worried about y'all motherfucking ass. And y'all could give a flying fuck about me. And it's all right. Because I'm glad that I'm not you. And I'm thankful that I'm me. And I come with sense. But don't let that deter from my love language. I talk shit, bitch. And remember this, everybody ain't called to be cookie cutter nice. And my God ain't always cookie cutter nice neither. That mother sucker is a bad mother sucker. You better get to know him. Because he damn sure the one that you should want on your team. Some bitch. And we gonna set you up just a nicely. I've been being too kind to you, but we gonna get your ass out here permanently with that account. But you gonna come back with another one. So let me already let you two know. because your bitch ass is gonna get God. Just mark my words. It's a promise and it's not a threat. I'm going for all of my promises, and since y'all want to test the spirit, we're gonna test it. Y'all getting the fuck up out of here. Thank you for that right there. I don't want to mess your name up, but I see you, bro. The prophet is not with honor except in his own country. Thank you. And look, 1357, all I'm gonna say is they're my birthday numbers, and no, they're not in order. Exactly. I thank you. Why I feel the created, rather fear in the creator. That's why I'm moving how I'm moving. Because man, I see now. I personally do not want to go to hell. I don't. Yeah, it'll be cool. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do, but that's chaos and confusion, and I don't like to operate like that, man. So why the hell y'all think I left my family? Come on. No, I didn't want to. My grandma didn't mind me being there with her, taking care of her because I know how to deal with her. But guess what? I got so many people worrying about what the fuck I do on this goddamn phone, keep in mind my family been after my phone, keep in mind my mother husband tried to fight me with a phone, trying to get me out of the room to stop motherfucking praying. Told you what I was gonna do, but I guess you didn't think that I was really gonna go back to the Bible now that I'm coming out of alignment with y'all. Family, why you mad at me? Because I'm not like you? Come on, y'all. Get that shit together, man. Come with another motherfucking account. I'm waiting for you. Family. Miss me with that. Family. Just to think I really thought you y'all for me. No, man. From what I see, call me crazy. You not for me. How my mama for me and she calling my uncle. We ain't had no relationship in years because I chose to cut that shit off. Let me remind you, go to that damn John Wynn page if he still got a YouTube channel. He made a whole video years ago about me defending his sister, the ringmaster of the shit in the motherfucking first place. Come on now. And people still sitting around hanging in y'all face. Y'all know y'all stupid. Y'all part with them, so y'all stay together because birds of a feather flock together. Why you think I ain't with that flock? Because I'm not like them. Then everybody judging me thinking I'm bougie and shit just because I'm trying to take care of myself, trying to look good because you really don't know what the fuck I'm going through. Now I don't want to look like what the fuck I'm going through. Tell you what I'm going through, you ain't gonna believe it. Shit crazy, shit crazy, shit crazy. You better know it. Keep on fucking with it because you're gonna end up out back. I'm just waiting on him. That's the whole point. I got to have patience in this shit while I'm getting fucked up and mistreated. I'm getting mistreated and I got to sit around and take the shit and let these bitches still win. Ask you for $200 you couldn't even give me a key. Really? It's cool because I ain't want that motherfucking car anyway. I know how to move on my motherfucking feet in all types of weather. In it now. Feet wet as a motherfucker. Peeling even. Blow the shoe peeling. Told y'all that was about to happen. Whatever life I told y'all. We've been doing ass walking. These shoes ain't made for my feet is. These feet were made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these feet are gonna walk right past you. And you right. And that's what somebody told me too, and I am, but it's just, man, I'm trying. I got a lot of work still within to do on myself, but it ain't easy, man. I'm learning still. It, it ain't easy, but I hear you, and I'm gonna take that shit in. Yep, repetitive cycles, and I'm trying to break them motherfuckers. But you absolutely right. And it's the thing. So with that shelter shit, the only reason I'm telling it. I'm telling it. That's my problem. I tell too much, and it's all right because he, man, he whatever. I'm gonna get what I deserve. I already know these damn shelters. I was in a shelter in Richmond. It was crazy how that shit worked. I experienced it. And somehow my phone, man, when I want the phone, I ain't got it. But it was I was in a shelter a couple of weeks ago in Richmond. And that ain't, man, I ain't never been in no shelter. Man, them motherfuckers, they not. I'ma shut up on that, but that ain't where I want to be. However, I was trying to get into a shelter for real because I used to have people comment under certain videos of mine, and they went to shelters, but their situation different than mine. But the shelters did help them, but they really had mental problems and shit going on. Me, I've been trying to. My family been trying to get me to go be seen and shit because they trying to sound crazy. I've been trying to do all these things so the system can work for me, but babe, I just don't fit in. Who's it went all over because my brain is all over. But yeah, I'm not fucking with that shit no more because I'm not gonna get the help that I'm going for. It's not set that way. You what? You really want to listen? Come on now, don't be that nosy. Damn. Anywho's, they not gonna help like that. So I'm gonna do what I know how to do because I am a survivor and I'm gonna make it through. Then I got to. Here I go. I got to. I want a job. I want to get in the job, make this motherfucking money, and flip that shit, and then be the petty like me. See, I did it. Nope. They just a tool. They're a tool to help. And it's on me. I got the power and the control to make some, and I know that I can. I just gotta not worry about what people gonna say and then keep moving forward. And long as I do what he said do, I'm all right and fuck the people. I already know what to expect. I already had situations where I was in parks, sleeping on benches and shit. Police rolling the fuck up with the flashlight. What, you gonna give me a ticket? You gonna give me a ticket for being here? Thank God that I ain't got a ticket yet, but man, I done experienced a lot of shit. This ain't my first rodeo being homeless. I got videos on this channel, but it's probably the other queendom. Stayed in a U-Haul truck for some time. Supporters helped me out to get me a storage unit. Stayed in the storage unit into the storage unit. I got caught. You can see that I actually got caught in the storage unit, but the man did let me get back until the Lord told me to leave because big dog was about to come because he ended up going to tell the manager anyway. I've been through some shit, man. I done been through some shit. I done slept in alleys. I done slept in a clean dumpster. I done slept with at strangers' houses. When I said police officer, uh, uh, the motherfucker that I just came, man, I didn't did this shit. Now I gotta do something different. I wanna leave people the fuck alone. Cause I'm all right when I'm alone. When I involve people, that when shit go left. So I'm gonna be all right. Although he didn't set it up for me to be alone, but there's a time when you got to be alone, especially how times is now. I still got faith. He gonna send me somebody. Cause he said it in the beginning. That's why he gave Adam Eve. Cause he know he can't be in this world alone. You got to have somebody. That's what he said. But I think I need to get back more in the New Testament to see how it is in the New Testament. Cause I don't know. But I see I can't fuck with folks. Cause I'm too pure. Now I can get back to this morning. I was trying not to talk about it, but now I'm gonna talk about it. You want me to sleep next to you and you pissing in the bed? Come on now. Did y'all see it in the live? I had to turn the camera around. The bed was wet. You gonna wake me up out of my sleep. Mad because mad as shit because I'm using my blanket to cover me. I'm not sleeping under your blanket. That was one of the problems. The other problem, you mad because I'm sleeping at the end of the bed with my head and not up there with you. Lord, I'm gonna say is Kendall, baby. Thank you. I would never forget you, Kendall, because at least we had an understanding. This motherfucker, man, can't even respond to them ones because you threw me for a loop on that one. But this shit is wild. Oh my god, wake me up! I was sleeping good, sucker. I was sleeping good, comfortable. No, I'm bold. I'm comfortable sleeping comfortably in a stranger house. I won't afraid because I told him, if you try something, She just, it's on you. Hmm. Cause I done did the shit before. All I know how to do, I'm gonna pressure punch your ass and I'm gonna get up and go. Cause I ain't got too much energy to fight. And this bitch was big, 230 some pounds. Probably more than that. Jesus, in your name. That shit, this shit was crazy. That was the icing on the cake for me. Kanisha, you don't take your ass home with nobody else. You done did enough. Can't even count how many people house I done been in. You don't do it no more. That's it. It's the icing. Tripping. I see you needed help. And you look like he was homeless. You not gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm helping you. See, females are just females are just I understand. You got a problem with females anyway, but you trying to attach to them. I see you, baby. You need to go on to what you actually like, so it can work. First was I wanna. You're too pretty to be homeless. I said, what looks got to do with anything, baby? You're too pretty to be homeless. I can help you. And I took it. Got me a meal too and everything. Prayed over all that good stuff. I wasn't fucking scared. Mm-mm. Scared at all. The only one I'm scared of is that one right now. This I'm trying to figure out why, why? Because I don't understand the full doing. I'm out here. Why, man? I'm out here. Let me go inside. Matter of fact, go fuck. Because I can go inside. Because my dumb ass is choosing to sit outside like a dumbass. I'm tempted to go have me some breakfast somewhere. I got to pee. Oh, yeah, we got to pay the water bill. We got to pay the water bill, baby. Yeah, 'cause we got a long time. I'm glad they closed late because I'm going to be here all day. Oh, Jesus, I got to get. Hold up. Come on, Belinda. Wait a minute. The damn thing don't want to close. Fuck it. Please don't open. Dang, I was cute earlier, so I started crying. Jesus, I need to not. I got to stop crying, honey, because this is ugly on top of ugly, and that ain't cute. Oh, look like I got beat up. Okay, it looks like I got beat up. Too much stuff. I got the phone. Yep, ain't nobody untouchable. Thank you for reminding everyone that you and me are not untouchable. Very much so touchable. And on that note, stay tuned. I'll be back.